Let's have a look at flexible wings in Formula One today. First of all, every wing is flexible under aero loads. The question is just how much and how do you get an advantage from it? There are two different ways of how flexible wings can increase performance. The first one is a flexible flap that is closing the slot gap under higher speeds. The result is that the flow on the suction side is not energized anymore, and it's too weak to follow the lower surface. The flow separates, the wing produces a lot less downforce and less drag. But separation and reattachment can be a problem here, because depending on the stiffness of the flap and the driving situation, the flap can also start to flutter around. And this can lead to dangerous situations with less rear downforce than expected, and it could damage the flap. F1 teams used these kind of flex wings around 14 years ago. The FIA was then introducing the so-called slot gap separators in 2007. These are rigid metal plates built into the rear wing and making sure that the slot gap is not less than 10 mm. The minimum distance between these separators is 510 mm in Y today. So if I have a rear wing which is 1010 mm wide in 2021, then I have two possibilities to arrange these separators. I can have two separators, one either side, halfway through the profile like Haas, or I can have one in the middle and two either side, like all other teams. Of course, they also create an additional boundary layer and a V-shaped separation, so you want to minimize the dead area as much as possible. So the wings are a lot more rigid with these separators now. The second way of how to use flexible wings for more performance is to tilt the whole wing assembly at higher speeds, and hence reduce the angle of attack. The effect is less than separating the flow, but it's more reliable because I don't need to worry about reattachment. With the new, wider and higher rear wings, such flex wings became a lot easier to design for teams because of the dogleg area in the end plates. Teams use the center pillar to bring cables and hydraulic lines for the DRS into the rear wing, and they design it in a very rigid way because it takes most of the loads. If teams then intentionally design a slimmed down dogleg area, they have a working flex wing. This effect happens to all Formula One cars today, but some seem to use this effect to a higher extent than others. The new pullback test with 2 times 750 newtons of the FIA will create some additional work for some teams. Let's see who these teams will be. Let me know how you like flexible aerodynamics in the comments below.